The self-employed are going to apply with basically the exact same rules that a small company with employees is going to apply for the PPP. In the presentation that we've got on YouTube, it does go through and it shows you where to get the information off of Schedule C to put in the PPP loans.
So my husband and I both take a paycheck. Would we not qualify for the paycheck protection? We have equipment payments. Is any of the program able to help us?
If you are self-employed and you recognize an income that you pay basically withholding taxes on, self-employment taxes, then you should be able to qualify for the PPP, okay?
If you're an S-Corp owner, you should pay yourself a wage, a W-2, and your own wages are included in the PPP loan. If you're working for somebody else as an employee, it's not your company, and you have loans for your car and different things like that, no, that PPP loan won't help you. I don't have employees or rent. I have my own LLC and do contract training and consulting. Can these programs help me? I think we covered that. Yeah, it's going to be the self-employment net income that you're going to use.
So the net income is the income. What's net income?
It's your income minus your expenses is your net income. In fact, if you look at your Schedule C from last year, it'll say income from self-employment. It's right there. I own and operate 2 sole proprietor businesses. My heating business is run by me with no employees, and I don't do payroll deductions. I don't make much here, but it is profitable. My property management business also has no employees or payroll deductions. I have run in the negative with our rental properties. Do I qualify for any of these programs? Yeah, one of them, it sounds like net income from sole proprietorship. They'd qualify for the PPP loan and possibly the EIDL loan. The rental company, they have no employees, so
you're probably not going to get much out of that. At most, the rent that you receive is passive or unearned income, and it will not be included in the calculations for the PPP.
I am a realtor in North Carolina operating as an LLC with S-Corp status. I have no employees. I'll stop you right there, Dave. By statute, an owner of an S corporation is an employee. My net income is $100,000. Can I qualify for PPP or other loans? You would love to hire 1 or 2 employees. Dave, the only way you're going to hurt yourself is with that S corporation if you never paid yourself a salary at all. And as an owner of an S corp, you need to pay yourself a W-2 wage.
The law says that you have to take a reasonable wage out of the subchapter S. That could be an LLC taxed under subchapter S, or it could be a corporation taxed under subchapter S. But if you're filing under subchapter S, you need to take a reasonable salary, and then you can distribute anything above the reasonable salary. The reason you make the distribution is you save the Social Security, FICA, FUTA, and all that crap. You save 16% on what you distribute. Some guys in a sub S will distribute the whole thing to save the employment taxes. And in that case, you're screwed because that does not count as salary. Therefore, you have no salary. Therefore, you cannot apply for the PPP.
And if it's too complicated, Lee, we work with individuals one-on-one tax consulting. So if you're not quite understanding that and you want one-on-one, call in and we can work something out.
The cert course should go through that all for you.
Oh,
you
definitely will.
Figure it out.
It definitely will, but I think there might be other tax stuff involved. You are an employee. If you have a Schedule C business and you have self-employment income, you still qualify.
I'm not going to have a Schedule C if I'm just a landlord because I am going to do Schedule E's, right?
That's right. And so you won't qualify. But if you're doing real estate investing, if you're buying and selling, you're flipping properties, you could have net earnings from self-employment. If you have, this one says, are there loan opportunities for startup business that have spent lots of money on capital but who have not turned a profit? Well, there's a difference between not turning a profit and not starting your business. So that question's not clear.
Started the business, and the PPP loan is based upon payroll. It's not based upon profit. So profit isn't a consideration when you're applying for the PPP loan.
Right.
Payroll and that sort of stuff is what you're looking for.
This is the last one. I think that is a good one. How to get the PPP without providing last year tax info. Company has existed for years, but now doing business as of January 1st, 2020. You just have to prove that, again, we're proving that you had payroll. And if you don't have payroll, we're proving that you had net earnings from self-employment. The interesting thing is, Lee, if you're a Schedule C, the banks are requiring you to show them a 2019 Schedule C, even if you haven't filed it yet.
Even if I haven't filed it yet.
So that question really depends on how you file.
So I better get my taxes ready, huh?
LLC S Corp is not a sole proprietorship. That is a corporation. And again, you as the owner are an employee of that S corporation.